Hello, YouTube fam. How y'all doing? It's your Uncle Tim. How you doing, Timsters? How you feeling? First of all, could you like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification to alert you to future videos posted? I just want to say thank you again. And hey, fam, I know I've been gone a minute, and it's it may make a lot of people think, like what happened to him. I still post on Facebook in groups. I just don't put my picture up. I just usually, most of the time ask questions now, I've been asking questions like why are people selling their collections and things like that. And, some people ask me the questions, why are you asking this in every group? You asking that in the Funko Pop group, action figures, McFarlane, Transformers, Power Rangers, DVDs and Blu-rays and 4Ks. Why are you asking in all of these different categories? Even Jordans, why are you asking in that? The reason is, fam, I haven't been finding anything. And I want to be honest with you, I haven't. So the thing that I learned to do now is to start sourcing in the groups. There are a lot of people who are fed up in the groups, just fed up in general. I started noticing that a lot of people have been posting their collections on eBay. And I've been noticing it's been some of the group members. So I've been looking through some of the postings. And when I put those questions up, I get a lot of people who send me Facebook messengers saying, do you want to buy any of it? And hey, let's be honest. This is the reason why you ask questions, to get answers. It may not be what people want to hear. I may ask questions like, what's your holy grail? I may ask, what's your favorite movie? What's your favorite figure? Some of this stuff I haven't seen. And when I see people show their stuff, it's new stuff to me. It makes me want to get out and get some different stuff. This is how this works. You ask questions. If you don't ask questions, you will never know what's out here to get. You don't know what's for sale because there's so many people just frustrated with everything. They're looking at it like this, like, hey, it should be something better going on. It should be, whereas, we're feeling some kind of way about a situation, But I'm going to say this, with all the back-ordered stuff, you get pre-orders, right? Say, for instance, you put a pre-order in for months ago. I mean, damn near a year ago for some G.I. Joe figures. And the figures drop, right? They drop all around in stores. I mean, they every damn where. But all of a sudden, your pre-order's still not shipping. So see, these are the things that hit you. When your stuff is not shipping and, a lot of people done got so fed up with it, look at G.I. Joe. New figures haven't dropped in a while. He-Man. Really, not too many figures have dropped on that. You start looking at a lot of different things and you start noticing that people are starting to get away from these big ass collections, start getting away from the merchandise. As far as the Hot Wheel cars, by there being so many Targets in my particular area, I hear so many people tell me that they have like one Walmart and one Target. Where I live in a major city. And in that major city, there's what, 25 Targets? If I go around, there's like in an additional suburbs, probably 25 more. And there's about the same amount of Walmarts. Well, probably 25 Walmarts with 50 Targets. And there's a Walgreens on every block where I live, damn near every other block. So you probably got like 100 Walgreens in the city I live. So these are things that I explain to a lot of people. It's different where I live. It may be different where you live, but where I live, it's a lot different. Stuff is a lot more prevalent because there's so many places to look. You got CVS, you got all these other places. You got, you all know about Dunkin' Donuts. They sell Funko Pops. 7-Eleven sell Funko Pops, the exclusive ones. But, I just found that the ones at Baskin and Robbins are a little too expensive. Family, look. The reason why you ask questions is to get answers. You ask people, you say, hey. Because, I was getting frustrated myself. I was walking into stores and not finding no merchandise. And, I see the same hazmat suit Batman, and I had to pick him up again because I said I wanted the gold label this time. I started noticing I got a lot of DC figures up, and majority of them are Batman. And for me, I like Batman, but I'm not the biggest Batman fan. If all we get is Batman on the McFarlane line, we need to stop. We need other figures. For a person like me, I need more figures. I'm not just a Batman collector. I like to collect a variety of things. That's what make it fun for me. Family, when you see a person like me start telling you that, you know, time and room is of the essence. Now, you may see like DVDs and stuff like that behind me down at the bottom if you look. If you look down, you see a whole bunch of DVDs. They go all the way down. The reason why I am showing you that is because those are the ones I got in boxes. Still, inside the cases. I got close to 2,000 DVDs and Blu-rays that's in binders. Majority of my disc-based video games are in binders, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 binders that got video game disc in them. And each one of them hold like 400. One of them hold 100, 250. But it's a lot of them that hold 400. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Between 4 and 500. So you just said right there, you know how many that is. I'm just being honest here. When you start running out of space, and I'm dealing with a limited amount of space, you got to make shit work for you. And this is what I'm saying. A lot of people are not understanding the aspect of making things work for you. Your situation got to be catered and tailored to you. Your situation got to work for you. It's a lot of people out here asking why people are doing what they're doing. There are reasons why people are doing what they're doing. If they're selling off their collections, they may need money. Shit, gas is high. Food is high. Childcare is high. Rent, mortgage is high. So you sitting here with all of these things stacked against you, and you trying to figure out what is what. Family, look, we different. At the end of the day, family, I'm going to just tell you, me personally, I'm going to get out here and do what I got to do. This ain't man, I done sold this damn collection, not this collection. I done sold the first one. I done sold the second one. Hell, I think I gave the first collection and the second collection away. The first collection was Spawn and Marvel Legends and all of that stuff from back in the day, back before it became the series it became. All of this stuff. You have to have a way to display it. If you don't have enough of room, or, you can't buy a house with enough of room for that because, at the end of the day, we all got other priorities. Fam, and remember, this is just a hobby. For a lot of people, they may resell, but, for the resellers, I got to even ask questions. What happens when you don't resell the item? I started seeing bats and alley vipers and Marvel Legends come back in certain stores like Targets and things like that, and they got prices on them, and I'm tripped out about that because I'm like, wait, hold on. Why are they doing this? If you gonna return the item and it didn't sell wherever you took it, take the stick off. Damn, that's just really lazy. Look, family, it's just like these alley vipers back here. Right up here. Right there. Alley vipers. And the bats that's right here in the corner. Right up there. Right here. When they first came out, it was so much a hype around them. And after a while, people got tired. They got tired because they couldn't find them. And when they did find them, like on eBay, Amazon, people wanted $50 for one. Then after a while, after the hype started dying down and people started finding them in the store, people just started throwing up their arms like hell. And a lot of things, considering with G.I. Joe Classified, everything is just troop build, really. Far as the Joes that I got, there's no green shirts, green helmets. Joes should have a uniform. I'm serious. G.I. Joe, people should have uniforms. That way, If you do have some troop builders for the Joes, you could just have ones that's uniform. Like the Cobra people are in uniforms. Why can't Joes be? They all up in weird ass outfits. You got to take one Joe and build them up. It's too much. Why? You know, this shit should have been dropping really quick. All of this should have been dropping that we all could be getting this stuff. You know, now it's such a backlog, and they said, well, once the demand high, you make the prices higher. But once people start getting tired and stuff is not coming out, it's just like the PlayStation 5. Me and my wife been looking for that damn thing for over a year. And I'm gonna tell you something, can't find it. Could find it, but I don't want to spend $1,000 on no damn video game console. Now I see if it was like, one of the older ones, like one of the older video game consoles. But I'm like, damn, what is it about a PlayStation 5 that you can't find it? And people are upset and they're getting angry, they frustrated at certain people. Damn it, it's not my fault. Family, look, at the end of the day, it is what it is. A lot of us get turned off from collecting for various reasons. And my whole thing behind this whole video that I did is basically telling you one thing. Buy what you collect. Buy what you like. Buy what speaks to you. Do not buy anything that don't speak to you. Do not just buy shelf filler. Because it takes money out your pocket. A lot of us tend to want to buy all this shelf filler and, have all type of stuff. We got all these pieces. Man, you see it and, you see what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing. Yeah, it's what you're doing. But is it worth it? Honestly, is it? No. Fam, at the end of the day, you want your collection to be a representation of you. You want to feel joy when you see it. Sometimes I don't feel joy when I see mine, sometimes. Because in my particular man cave, I had so much stuff that I hadn't opened. I still got stuff. I got DC Multiverse down here, man, that I haven't even opened. I got Masters of the Universe figures over here that I haven't opened. I got Thundercat stuff that I haven't opened or displayed. And this is what I'm getting at. It's not because the joy is not there. It's because half of the time with some of the stuff I pre-ordered, they cancel them. And I'm like, you hold the money for so long, then you cancel it. Then I'm trying to figure out, I said, man, where's my King Grayskull at? I'm thinking, I'm looking. I got Sunman, but I'm like, what's King Grayskull? I'm like, that's the first one I ordered from Target. And I'm like, y'all playing, right? That one I didn't get. I don't know. Maybe I canceled the pre-order or something, not knowing which thing that I canceled, because I canceled some of that Ali Viper and, bats and all that other stuff because they were playing. I feel like this stuff is not coming out. You go into a Target, you cannot find anything G.I. Joe classified. I found luck once or twice, but you know what? Hell, at that time, I didn't have my phone with me. I wasn't recording, and it's just like, nobody ever believed this. You get what I mean? It's like you won't believe it because you're like, This is why I collect multiple things, because you get so burnt out trying to collect that one thing, because that one thing sometimes don't pan out. If you get what I mean. You stuck sometimes with some shit and you be like, you playing, right? You really playing. But fam, this is just your unc saying, take your time, take it slow, spend your money wisely, ask questions in your groups, ask if anybody want to sell things, work out a good way to do it. Make sure you have a P.O. box, whereas your stuff can be sent to. Never ship shit to your house. As far as with people you don't know, you always want to do a P.O. box, because that can work in your disadvantage. You getting somebody all your information and it's not good. P.O. box, they got that shit going to the post office. It's just a box. And that's how I look at it. That's how I conduct my business. That's how I conduct when I do stuff on eBay. I use my P.O. box. But fam, till later, thank you for watching. Peace out.